Welcome to Real Hope, a monthly video series by the Mississippi Department of Mental Health to share more about specific services and supports that are available in our state to help our friends, family members, and neighbors who have a mental illness, substance use disorder, or intellectual or developmental disability. Each month in our Real Hope series, we will dive a little deeper into a specific service or support.
The holidays are a time when families are getting together, and so the proximity to folks that have substance use disorders also increases, which compounds the stress for individuals with the disorder who are now, very often we see people attempting to conceal the degree to which they're using substances. That becomes harder at the holidays, and then families are stressed. So we regularly see folks have a hard time in what should be otherwise a happy time. I think that's part of what we're talking about when we talk about stress. It's not just for the individual with a substance use disorder. It's not just for folks who are experiencing depression or blues or sadness. It's for all of those people who are in their orbit as well, to offer a hand up, but not feel like it's their job to fix the situation, because that's not up to them. And this pressure to feel joy at the holidays may be an imprecise aim. And maybe a better aim for folks is to feel contentment and love to the extent possible in their current situation. If we look at the root of, for example, why people can feel stressed out about getting enough gifts for everybody, it's related to watching an advertisement or looking at social media and seeing what people have, and in that moment desiring this thing, which creates a sense of lack. One of the options that I have seen be surprisingly helpful for folks, even folks that don't have a lot of material resources, is to find a way to give, to find a way as a single person to adopt an angel from the tree at church, right, or from the grocery store. These are ways that we can identify in ourselves the things we want to see in the world, and that ends up bringing about wellness in a way that we very often underestimate. It's important to remember that the purpose of social media is to keep your attention for as long as possible. And one of the ways social media goes about doing that is to make you feel slightly uncomfortable and then offer you little hits of dopamine through a cat video or a fight video or whatever is going to keep your attention the longest. And there's an army of psychologists working on this right now to keep your attention, and your mental health is of no concern to those people. Keeping your attention to show you targeted ads because they learn what you like to look at is their primary goal. So it's important, I think, to stay connected to folks, and when, especially when we're having a hard time, if you took a moment to go to a Facebook group that you're in or an Instagram group that you're in that is for people who are experiencing depression and you find that uplifting, that's super. But to the extent that you're continuing on the platform to watch what everyone's posting and stay glued to these dopamine hits, we know for sure that those lead to worse mental health outcomes. And so we all sort of, I think, have experienced a time where we were generous to someone that was not doing as well as us. And there is a real joy that we experience in our hearts, right, in our body, when we live that way. And so it's not to say over the holidays focus on others, but that's actually a remedy for what often ails us at the holidays, which is a feeling of lack, comparing ourselves to people that claim to have everything on social media. It actually, even if the reason you're doing it is because you want to feel better, fine, it'll work. It's a way to think about things that are both helpful to those around you, and you might feel a little better too. So that's it.
By making more people aware of the resources available in Mississippi, we can ensure that more stories of resiliency and recovery are created each day.